What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about why the Ruckus content has been a little bit slacking, or I guess missing, as well as why you should always wear your gear. Roll that intro. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel, Small Bore and Two Wheels. If this is the first time you're here, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. So, the Ruckus contest had been kind of on hold for a bit because I was in Spain with my family for about a week, which those vlogs will come in the following weeks, and they're gonna be I guess teamed up with just regular moto vlogs during those weeks. That way it's not just family stuff and no more I guess Ruckus content. I'm gonna try to team them up, that way I get the content out there, but you guys aren't just flooded with family stuff, which you may or may not be interested in. So just watch out for that in the next couple of weeks. You guys will get 2 videos per week, so there's that. And another reason is work has been crazy. So I've been working pretty diligently on this project that I need to do, as well as just some of the hours, the shifts I've had to cover for people going on vacation because it's summertime. Have been keeping me busy on that end. But I also had an accident on the Ruckus right before I went to Spain. So there is that. And that's probably the biggest reason. It was about a month ago. So yeah. Let's see. How did this happen? So usually before I go on my trips, or I guess my rides, I try to do a pre-trip, if you will. What that entails is just there's this little 0.2 mile loop that I do. It goes from my house to a cul-de-sac and then back. Total 0.2 miles. Why do I do that? Just because I need to check the brakes on the Ruckus, make sure they're working, make sure the charging system is working, make sure that the Ruckus can idle fine whenever I stop, just because I've been burned before. And I want to make sure that everything is okay. But yeah. So, I usually just turn on the Ruckus and go do that loop and come home. This time in particular was once I had to do the jumping on the battery box to keep on the battery, I guess, to get it up and running. So it was one of those, I don't want it to shut down because I'm gonna have to jump it again. So I just got on it and went out. I was usually just go about 15 miles an hour on that stretch because there's usually cars on either side and kids are playing randomly. And since I was working night shift and it was a Friday night, kids were already out of school. There was people having like parties or barbecues and whatnot. So it helps me to get into that vigilant state that you're supposed to be in whenever you're actually riding, just watching out for things. In my mind, it's just kind of a kickstart to that mode, and usually there's no issues. But for some reason, this one time there had to be some gravel, some dirt on the road, that when I did the turnaround at the cul-de-sac, my rear wheel just lost traction and swung from under me. Not sure what happened at this point. I was probably trying to catch it, make sure it didn't fall or something happened, because the Ruckus fell on its left side, but I fell to the right of it. I hit my knee, which was scraped up pretty bad. And actually, before I go further, if you're squeamish or anything, there's gonna be some bloody pictures in here. So let's take that again. I scraped my knee pretty bad, which is probably the scar that's like bugging me the most, just because whenever I wear pants, it just rubs against it. If I have a gauze on it, like it's just rubs weird. Still just, I get scabs, they heal. I put the gauze over it, put pants on, and they just kind of rupture again, which is it's really frustrating. Like, it doesn't hurt, it's just really, I just want it to be gone already. But yeah, so there's that. I like to say I kissed the ground, and when I mean that, like, I straight up hit my face on, like, hit the pavement with my face. And it is not on video because I was not wearing a helmet, which is what my camera is attached to. So that I can't even tell you guys it actually happened. But I will show you towards the end, like kind of like a progression of this past month and what my face has looked at like from then to now, just so you guys can see how bad like a fall at 15 miles an hour can be. I did my, I guess, left arm got pretty scraped up. I got some road rash on my forearm, some in the back of my hand, just because I was not wearing gloves. And I did hit my shoulder. It still kind of hurts, sore, even a month later. Like I must have done something to it. The palm of my hand on my left hand also hurts. But they checked me for concussions and everything. I was good. It's just probably just, I don't know, put something out of place. When I was at the urgent care, because of my face, I scraped my chin, as you can see here. My cheek, a little bit on my nose, but the skin between my lips and my nose, like I guess where a mustache would be, I can't really grow that great of a mustache, but there was a big chunk of skin missing from there, which is why I ended up, me and my wife actually decided to go to urgent care, because all the other ones could heal. Like I knew the other scrapes would be fine, but I knew that one was a little deeper than it should have just been, just staying at home. So we went over there, they put 2 stitches in, but in the inside of my lip I also hit it with my teeth pretty bad, and I took a pretty decent chunk out of it as well. I am lucky enough that no bones were broken. My cheek is in one piece. I have all my teeth, which is insane because I could have completely busted at least 2 or 3 of them. But yeah, so they ended up doing 2 stitches, but I was leaving for Spain 3 days later. So I need to take those stitches out 6th day after they put them in, or 5 to 6 days, which I ended up doing in San Sebastian. But I mean, I'm not even really going to cover that in the vlog, so it's just take that as you will. But I lost 2 days of work, which other people had to cover for me. I had to pay to go to the urgent care. I had to pay for them actually doing my stitches. And it's something that could have been 100% preventable if I was wearing my gear. So I know a lot of people don't like wearing gear just because, I don't know, it's like if it's hot, like you don't want to wear a jacket because it's hot outside, or a helmet. But even at 15 miles an hour, this is what happened to me. I know people wear tanks, flip-flops, shorts sometimes riding scooters or even motorcycles, but this happened going 15 miles an hour. As you can see here, even the Ruckus, which has the parts that got scraped up are metal, saw this amount of damage. So think about what hitting the asphalt going 15 on. But yeah, imagine what asphalt could do to your skin. We'll take this up in a little bit. Alright, so I've lectured enough. Let's take a look at my 1 month, I guess, progress of healing. What I look like now. I finally shaved everything off to see what the scar looked like. It's kind of there, kind of can see it, not really, but yeah. Which brings me to the next thing. Everybody that keeps telling me like why I haven't done all the tuning and everything, I have been procrastinating. And if I hadn't, I would have had to replace that clutch belt. So, ha! Procrastination pays. At least this time did. But I'm done lecturing. But if you can get 2 things out of this video are accidents sometimes happen whenever you least expect them, and just learn from my mistake. don't think it's gonna be okay, because the one time you, like I said earlier, when you least expect it, the one time you're not prepared for it, something could happen. And I'm incredibly lucky, because for me, it could have been a lot worse than it actually was. But promise not to do lecture videos like this in the future, but please just give me a thumbs up if you think it was helpful. If you want to see what else I got all sorts of other things in my channel, so hit that subscribe button. And if you want to make sure you don't miss anything I post in the future, hit that bell so you're notified every single time I upload something. And until next time, guys, keep causing a ruckus. Spaz out. Later. Do you like this view better? Or do you like the view in the middle of the car where you can still see the rear view, but you see my hands, my arms as I'm driving? Just let me know in the comments down below. Okay, bye.